Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kanita, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch the 31st episode of Anime Monster, and yeah, I had a very long break because there was just too much work. I didn't even have time to film a video and tell you about the break, but I think finally the work is kind of clearing up, so hopefully I will be able to compensate for this break if you are still here. So of course I forgot a lot of things. I kind of watched through the 30th episode to remind myself what was happening, but of course I might not remember some of the names or maybe little events, but I have them all written here if I forget something. So let's watch this episode number 31st. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, that's tasty. So Reichwein met Tenma, and now he met Dieter too. I guess he doesn't have an appetite. He looks so beaten up. Spätzle. Let's see. Interesting. He has some connections here. Oh, don't. Yeah, he basically saved his life. That's true. Yeah, that's Tenma's friend. Yeah, it's about their school days. Yeah, he really looks like this all is taking such a toll on him. He has such a sad face. Yeah, he saw him on the graveyard too, I think. So Dieter saw him there. On the picture. Oh, okay. More like I think they're both like products of this orphanage in a way. So there was something wrong with Jochen from the start, looks like, but this orphanage probably still still influenced people in wrong way. Maybe she really sent her actual real husband Hesse and he just didn't make it. And Roberto came instead. That was a pretty long intro before the opening, but yeah, so maybe I don't know. I was a bit confused, like this woman, was she kind of an accomplice, but looks like she was visiting Dr. Reichwein for quite some time already, like we saw her there several times, so looks like she's kind of a client that comes very regularly, a regular client, so maybe Roberta just knew somehow, because they have a good net of kind of gathering information, looks like, that her husband, that Dr. Reichwein never met, was going to come there for the first time, and so he incapacitated him or kind of killed him maybe and came in his stead. Or yeah, but she said the name Hesse and nobody named Hesse lived there. So maybe she is an accomplice after all, and she was there just to kinda keep a watch on Reichwein just in case. And then when they decided he was kind of getting too close, that's when she sent her husband that never existed actually into the daylight. Okay. Schubert. Okay. Ah, right. And Johan is like now his main secretary or something like that. Right hand man. So he's trying to grow this empire to then somehow use it, I guess. Yeah, his son. Yeah, his right hand man, also walking like on the right side of Schubert to kind of underline that. So I guess now we are entangled in some big plan of his. But he looks so unfazed. Like nothing brings emotion anymore. For him, it's about proving Tenma's innocence. That's very nice that he worries about this. But he's still like going places, even though he's obviously being targeted. He hit Dr. Tenma, but what about himself? But will all this be enough to incriminate him? Tenma is not impressed. Maybe because he doesn't care about like innocence or anything anymore. Well, he didn't ever, probably. Yeah, I do remember that kind doctor said that Dieter will be kind of his guardian angel who will not let him stray from the right path. Is this an inner telephone? Ah, yeah, he was talking to Jillian for this. Was his name Rudy, right? Yes, but to kill him. These two doctors are thinking about his innocence. But what Tenma thought is, oh, I know where I can find Johann in broad daylight, so I can get to him and kill him. Did he send Dita here to go there alone after Johann? There's so much light here, but it looks more like close to evening light. Well, I don't think we still have half an anime to go. Even more. The question is there any other way? Like, if they find enough evidence to incriminate, how to say it, to show that Johann is a criminal, will this be enough, especially since he has um, so many people in the police who are actually on his side? So this is the criminal that likes talking about himself. He likes sharing his achievements. He doesn't feel regretful for what he did, obviously. That's sad. Of course, that's hard to listen to. Gillen. The light and I thought this man's face was strange, but it's just the light in the room that makes his skin kind of bluish. I bet Lungi is still fixated on Tenma. That's an interesting theme. That's a reasonable connection. I bet that's often how it is. You have to be careful with this becoming the killer part. Looks like Gillen is really tired, he doesn't want to talk to anybody. Yes. He knows that he went studying with Tenma. For so long. Would use cheating? Well, you can't remember everything. Yeah, but then he changed his mind because he realized that Tenma was not a criminal. That's true. That's true, but look at Lunge's face. He isn't going to believe anything he hears. He's 100% sure that he is right. Because you are trying to catch him! Look, he isn't even willing to listen. You can see it in his eyes. Like, he's so confident. He isn't ready to listen to anything or believe in anything. Um, I think even if it's obvious, he's too stubborn right now. Because he was so fixated on this and so sure of his his view of things. I wonder how he sees it. Yeah, he is too stubborn. Like, it's more impossible to change his mind than to find connection between cases. Like you are typing it. Yeah, his subjectivity is the problem. But his words are not touching Lunge. His face doesn't change. This is such wise words. Yeah, like he isn't able to accept it. He has to be right. He's blind to everything else. Is he going to destroy the fort? That wouldn't be nice. So he wants to question him. Oh, interesting. Aren't you going to wait for us to say like yes or no? No? Okay. I hope you have a copy. Is he ready to accept? That would be interesting. Or did he use it to get the information where Tenma is right now? Okay. It would be interesting to see him actually change his mind, but we'll see. He didn't look like he was willing. Yeah, looks like he pretended to be impressed to find out Tenma's location. So he wants to use a sniper rifle. What does he mean? That he isn't able to use the sniper rifle? Or that he isn't strong enough? Do you need a lot of strength to use sniper rifle? So Johan needed to find the sun to make Schuwald more active and to force him to grow his empire. To then use it somehow. I'm waiting to understand like what he wants to do, because obviously the son has to inherit everything, but maybe he isn't interested in inheriting it still. He just wants to use this power as this right hand man, staying in the shadows like a great cardinal and just reign from the shadows from behind and use this power discreetly, because if he were to inherit Schuwald's empire, he would be like in the public eye, and that probably just wouldn't work for him. Okay, that was a very interesting episode. So obviously doesn't look like Lungi is going to change his mind. He just took this photo. I think he said, I might be wrong, just to get that info from Rudy. And meanwhile, Tenma has to wait for a week before he can get that sniper rifle, and I guess he has to get stronger to use it, maybe. I mean, it is a big thing, but he is already a man and they have a lot of muscle already in them. So I don't think he can't, like, you don't even have to lift it. I think you have to, like, we saw a sniper after all. What was his name? Do you remember that guy from kind of like Italian restaurant that took Nina Anna for a waitress? He was a sniper too, and I think, yeah, you're kind of lying down. The rifle is also laying down. But okay, anyway, we are only on episode 31st, so I don't think Johan is dying anytime soon, and especially since Dita is our guardian angel, and he doesn't want Tenma to kill anybody. He wants him to stay innocent, so to say. And yeah, I don't think he didn't have to kill anybody yet, so Dita doesn't want him to become a murderer. So maybe it all will be resolved in some other way. There are also sometimes in these stories the killer end up dying because of his own kind of misjudgment or mistakes, and maybe like falling from somewhere or drowning, but not dying from the hands of the hero. So the hero kind of remains innocent, while the killer is kind of killed by himself, so to say. But we see Johan, he's really smart. I don't see him making any huge mistakes, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll try to keep up with my old schedule. That's like Tuesday and Saturday, and if I have free time, which I hope I will sprinkle in some additional videos to make up for the break. But that would be it for today, so share your thoughts without spoilers, of course. Thank you for watching, and see ya!